All right, hi guys, we're back. I'm gonna just show you two little junk journals. I'm probably just gonna show you one because they're pretty much the same thing, but these junk journals have been going around on YouTube and a lot of people have been posting them on Instagram and they look so fun. These are gonna be gifts for somebody that I exchange mail art with. So I'm probably not gonna post this till after I send them, but the cover of these journals is just actually a mailer that I got. Some, I think SD cards or something came in it from Amazon. So it's a pretty thick cover. And what I've done, I covered it with acrylic, which I find acrylic to give things enough tooth and grip that I can just use that on most things. So no gesso, I didn't sand, I just did a quick layer of acrylic. This is some Tim Holtz tissue paper. If you've ever seen this, it's amazing because it's actually a little thicker than you would think. So, and you get this big old roll. So gosh, a couple of scraps of that goes a long way. So there's Tim Holtz, a little bit of washi tape here and there, and then a Teresa Collins stamp again that I'm in love with. I use it on pretty much anything. So both the front and back cover are covered, a little bit of washi, and then I'll just show you really quick. It has ledger paper and that's stamped Project Life card. Again, stamp added to just sheet music paper. This is a little envelope, so you have to cut the top off and then make sure when you sew it in your book the envelope's facing up, but then you can add another paper to that. Some old computer paper, just some note paper. Somebody could even add something underneath there. This is an old school lunch count kind of paper. I really love the little handwriting and whatnot on there. And then this is from the Smash Book collection, just a little cool little journaling card. Added a tab just for interest, again stamping. Here's the other half of the envelope, and again, isn't this just a cool old envelope? And a little tag that I also dyed and stamped on that same print that you see on the outside. So that's kind of the theme of this book for me, these flowers and butterflies in this blue. And then just that Project Life card. So a little bit of stamp just to rough this up, but I've left this pretty bare. I want the receiver to be able to cover the front, add little bits. You know, they could add photos or quotes or, you know, their own little art pieces, and then this will just go in their little art collection. Now this back, this is actually a stretchy elastic that I have found, and boy, if you find something like this, I actually found this at an antique store just in the fabric section, but just did some messy stitching on the back to kind of hold it in place. Whoops. And if you can find something like this, I bought the whole spool and I have just used it a ton. I use it for wrapping little gifts that I send. I use it for bundling things up, and then I've used it for a couple book closures. So anyway, this is the first little junk journal I've made. This was a tip I saw on YouTube, but I did a double seam. If you look closely, you can kind of see, I tried to give it just a little bit of width. I was better in the middle, but that allows this seam, this edge to just sit just a little thicker so that when they stuff it, there's a little more space in there to kind of hold what they decide to put in there. So anyway, just wanted to share this little project with you. These are super easy. If you have any questions, send me a comment. I'll respond. But I hope that you take the time to dive in, make a little junk journal for yourself or for somebody you know. They are just a great project and very easy to complete and do. All right. Have a great day, and hope you can find the time to make some cool stuff.